Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Happy New Year. Today I'm going to be showing off one of my sleeper pedal picks for the new year. This is the Ace of Tone Dual Overdrive from Nux. So Nux is one of the leading OEM manufacturers on Amazon and other sites. What that means is they make vague, generic circuits and they'll sell that to other companies who can put it in whatever enclosure they want, brand it how they want, and then sell it on their own shop. But Nux makes their own pedals too, and I found them to be just a little bit better quality and a little bit safer, since with Nux you actually have a real company that you can contact if you need help with anything. So Nux makes a Tubescreamer clone called the Tubeman, and they also make a Bluesbreaker clone called the Morningstar. And what they did with the Ace of Tone is they just put those two together and added a toggle so you can decide which one you want going into the other. It's a really popular pedal combination, so they just put it into one enclosure. So it's a really simple layout. On the left side here, you've got the Tubeman Mark2, which is just a Tubescreamer circuit. But it's also got a fat mode, which you might recognize from other Tubescreamer iterations, which just adds a lot of bass and warmth to the tone. You've got your regular drive, tone, and level knobs here for the Tubeman. One press on and off, hold press to turn on the fat mode. And then on the right side here, you've got the Morningstar, which is just that Bluesbreaker circuit, just a really transparent and low gain sound. And what they've added to this is a shine mode, so when you hold down this foot switch, it'll turn on the shine mode and add some more treble and clarity to your tone. You've also got the same 3 knobs, drive, level, and tone for the Morningstar as well. So this toggle up here is the routing switch. Whichever one it's pointed towards is the one the other pedal is going into. So right now I have it toggled towards the Morningstar. So if I have them both on, it will be the Tubescreamer going into the Morningstar. So again, whichever one it's pointed at is the one the other pedal is going into. Just keep that in mind. These are nice bright LEDs for the fat and shine modes. And then there's also 2 toggles up here for you to switch between buffered bypass and true bypass. And there's also an internal voltage doubler to increase it to 18 volts and give you a little more headroom and open up the dynamics a bit. There's an external switch jack for some of Nux's controllers and other accessories, and then you've just got your regular input, output, and power. So now I'm just going to hook it up and give you a quick sound demo. Let's go. Alright, so now just a real quick run through of the pedal sounds. I'm playing through my PRS MT15 on the clean channel. It sounds a little something like this. So the Morningstar, I think, is a really great circuit. I used it for a long time before I got a more official Bluesbreaker clone, but it has a really great low gain transparent sound. Do some split coil sounds. Crank the drive up. Level down, crank the tone. Alright, turn the drive back down to normal, tone normal. Let me show you the shine mode. So this is what it sounds like. So it adds a lot of treble, kind of gives you that jangly, chimey tone. Really great sound. See how dark it goes. Really great circuit. Love that a lot. Let's show off the Tubeman. So again, this is just a regular Tubescreamer circuit. Nux says they added more clarity and gain, but doesn't everybody. So I use a Tubescreamer, really low drive, mid-high level, tone up a bit. Crank up the gain. Darken it a little bit. So also really versatile. And then you can add this fat mode for extra bass and warmth. Really cool. So now let's take off the fat mode and do them both together. So this is the Tubeman going into the Morningstar. So you get a really complete overdrive sound there, just right off the bat. I like adding the shine mode back in there. Add in that fat mod too, so you got extra bass and extra treble. Crank up the drive on the Morning Glory a bit, maybe take off that fat mod, lower the tone on the Tubescreamer, up a little bit on the Morningstar. Bridge pickup. Really great sound. Just to show off how it sounds if you switch the routing. So now this is the Morningstar going into the Tubeman. So you can hear right away that the extra gain that I put on the Morningstar is getting a little bit cut off by the Tubescreamer. So let's switch that. Let's lower the gain on the Morningstar and up it on the Tubeman and see how that sounds. Let's add more gain to the Tubeman. Get a little chuggy there. Bet we could get even chuggier if we lowered the tone on the Tubeman. And I'm just going to leave it there. I love this pedal, and I really think for $120, it's hard to beat for the amount of versatility and sounds you can get out of it. And I really recommend that you go give it a try this year. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.